All right. Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Mr. Litton.
All right, well, I'm going to pass out your music to you. And we've looked at this maybe once before, and we've been preparing for it, but today we're going to get started on it. So, since we've already warmed up, we're going to be starting in measure 5. That's where we're going to start today. So, I just want to remind you guys that this piece, if you'll look at the beginning, is in 6/8. So, does anybody remember what 6/8 is? How many? Let me ask you this, or just explain it to us. That's a good.
There's a 6 on top, so there's 6 notes, beats in a measure.
Okay.
And 8 on the bottom, so the 8th note is so there's 6 8 notes.
6 8 notes in every measure. That's right. So, just to review really quick, if we're in 6/8, how do we count a measure of 6/8? If we've got 6 8 notes, we have 6 8 notes just like this. Wow, look at that. Hopefully, it doesn't look like that in your music. How would we count this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wonderful. Okay, can you guys count it for me again? Here we go. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so you hear the way you guys are counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So in every time signature in all the music that we do, there are weak beats and strong beats. So the way you guys were counting it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where do you think the weak and the strong beats are? What about the strong beats? Aaron, why don't you tell us? 1. Okay, 1 is a strong beat. All right? And so we can use the way that they're beamed to figure out maybe where the other strong beat is. Anybody know? 4. 4. Good job, Malcolm. So that's going to be really important for us to know. If you ever get lost in the music and you're feeling it, you always want to be able to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either 1 or 4. Stay on the strong beats, and then you'll know where it is. Well, just realized a mistake that I made, that I don't have any music with me for myself. So that's wonderful to make that horrible mistake, but I think Dr. Soja, being nice as she is going to let me use her, if you don't mind sharing. Okay, yeah, that would be, thanks, and you did a great job of keeping your music stuck together. Okay, so now I want you guys to listen to the first measure right here. So we're starting in measure 5. There's a little square that's got a 5 in it, and I'm going to start on this first note, which is an F. And you got to remember that there's a pickup beat right here on 6. So pickup beat. So whenever you count this, it's going to sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly. Good job, Matt. So I'm going to play the whole line for you guys, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come in on 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lied. I went 2 measures. So that's a little fast, I think. We could probably slow it down just for learning purposes. So instead of how fast we were earlier, let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm going to ask you guys to sing along with me. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to start, give you guys 5, and you come in on 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonderful. Okay, so if you'll look, we've got 2 parts in this song, and we're going to split each other up into, I'm going to split you guys up into 2 equal groups. But for now, at the beginning, both of the parts sing something relatively similar. So if we start on part 2, at the bottom of this first page, going into the second page, it starts off just the same. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, it's different.
I heard somebody whistle it the right way. Yes, it is different. So what's different about it? What looks different about it? Yes, Dr. Soja. Was she saying one goes up and one goes down, I think. Yes. And that's right. So instead of, we go back up to do, which is B. Because what key are we in? Does anyone know?
B flat.
Wonderful. Yes, we are. So that means B flat is dead. Okay then. So let's try to put all that together. Let's sing it all like it's just on one line. So we're gonna sing through the part 1 part and then through part 2 as well. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give you guys 5.
Do you want us to sing words?
No, I don't. You guys can sing do.
Do.
Good question. Thank you. Do, yes. Do, yes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, don't keep going. I was just seeing how excited you guys were. All right, so now both parts, you guys, if we sang it as 2 parts, it would be one group and then the other. But this next section coming up, I want to ask you guys what's different about it, if you look. Yes, Matt?
We're both groups are singing at the same time.
Okay, so now I'm going to play this little section for you guys, and then I'm going to ask you another question about it. So if we're starting page 3 at the top, on 4, the word 4, on the B flat for both parts, it sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets a little weird after. But for this first part, what does that sound like? It doesn't. Does it sound like the parts are singing the same notes?
No.
No. So
Sounds
what?
like that second part of chopsticks.
Yeah, it does sound like that. Yeah, I don't know how to play chopsticks, but I tried. So, so what do we call that if we're singing 2 parts are singing at the same time, and they're singing different notes?
Harmony.
Harmony. That's wonderful. Good job, Aaron. Those are called harmonies. Okay, so now that we've learned the harmony, we can't both sing. Can't sing 2 notes at the same time. You can?
No.
Oh, okay. Ow. Okay, well,
Sorry.
okay, so now we're gonna go through 1 part at a time, just like last time. So we're gonna start with the first line, starting on this B flat. Okay, so you guys can hear it just like that. Doesn't really sound that hard. Maybe you guys don't need me to play along. How about I give you the first note and then we'll try to sing along.
Okay.
And maybe if we can't quite get it, we might use solfege to help us out. Okay, so let's start on this B flat. I'm going to give you guys 5. And the second note is C. Okay, so here we go on this B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be a little tricky coming. Oh yeah. Good job on trying to catch the next one. I think we should try to review it with solfege very quickly. So if you guys know what solfege are we going to be using here?
Do.
Do, yes.
Re.
Do.
Ti.
Do.
Re. Do. Ti.
T.
La. Sol.
Sol, yes.
Sol.
So that sounds good. All right, so let's start. Let's start on this B flat here, and I'm going to give you guys 5, just like last time. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do, re, do, ti, ti, do, re, do, ti, sol, sol, re. Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful. All right, so now we're going to look at the bottom part, and I'm just going to give you guys the starting pitch, and we're going to sing it on solfege, because that helped us last time. So I'm going to give you guys 5, and we'll start on the second part, though, the second line, the top of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do, ti, ti, la, sol, sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, sol, sol,
Yes, the second part might seem a little easier there at the end. Okay, so now we're going to split up, because that was really good, by the way. That was really good. So we're going to split up really quick and sing through both of the parts together. So Aaron and Matt, you guys are going to sing the second part.
Cool.
And Dr. Soja and Malcolm, you guys will sing the first part. Am I finished?